Men going their own way have killed off dating. So, guys, it's a very interesting year. In 2024, we have soft guy era, we have men walking away, we have all of these things. And of course, MGTOW is still going strong, where you have a group of men who've decided that they want to live separate lives outside of relationships and society. And all of these implications are leading to what is culminating in broke girl winter. Kevin Samuels said, "Winter was coming, ladies," and then he passed away. And they celebrated when he passed. But guess what? Now he's getting the last laugh. If we look at social media, all over social media, women are crying about hyperinflation, trying to bum free meals off men. In fact, it's so bad that there are now videos parodying the entire thing where guys are sitting at restaurants and women are pulling out their phones and recording men because men are refusing to pay for their meals. It is getting terrible out there. And regardless of this, there's a lot of women still making fun of the situation, even as others are crying on social media that they cannot figure out how they're going to survive. By the way, guys, if you're enjoying the content, consider checking out my newsletter. It is awesome. It is a free newsletter where I share my thoughts and insights. You can click the link in the description to go ahead and subscribe to it and enjoy it. So it's really crazy what's happening here, and it's only getting crazier.
Study called from the Pew Center Research conducted a study that said 63% of men under age 30 would rather stay home and watch porn than go on a date. Men say they are getting their needs met without having to go on a date. Would men rather stay single than be with a woman is the question.
That's what they're saying, pretty much.
63% of men.
I think they're cheap.
Yeah, they just ain't got no money.
They don't have money, which you should get your money up before you start dating. So it is cheaper to sit home and beat your meat
Right.
than actually go out and find actual women to hang out with.
That's
I
a sad
disagree.
reality.
I disagree.
Why? What do you think?
Is it less of
What
a
do you
headache
think?
to have
Here
to
we
deal
go.
with a woman or something?
There it goes. Like, it's a headache. Now I got to take you out. I got to hear what you had to tell your whole day.
That's why you take out people you actually like, and then you don't feel that.
Yeah, but then I got to get to know you first to like you, right?
Yeah.
So how do I get to know you?
Call on the
So you
phone.
rather hand?
Hey, listen, I'm married.
Hey, you always gotta say.
Okay,
so
I don't got these nigga problems.
if you wasn't married,
I'd probably beat him. I mean, 100 miles an hour.
You see, guys, this is it. Men are done. Men are absolutely done opting out. And do you notice what these women do? As soon as they discover that men are opting out of dating, relationships, and marriage, and everything else, they immediately say, "Okay, so these are broke boys." But then there are other videos of women crying and complaining, "Where are all the men? There are no men shopping anymore. When I go to the store, there are no men shopping. Where are you guys?" Men are going into the stores when there's no one around, and they're in and out in 3 to 5 minutes. 3 to 5 minutes. Men know exactly what they want. They're going in and they're grabbing things and leaving. Men are opting out of society, walking away from society. 30 million men are no longer working. 30 million men in the United States. Let that just sink in for a moment. Why are men leaving? Because women have pushed them out of society. And it's only getting worse from here.
The dumbest thing a man can do is date a single mom, and I'm saying this as a single mom myself. The only exception to the rule is if the man has kids himself and he's a single dad. That's the only rule that is the exception. And I say this because, one, it's fucking stupid as a man to take on somebody else's kids when you don't have kids of your own. Now, do I think it makes women less valuable? No, I think that's a stupid rhetoric. But the idea that you're going to get emotionally attached to someone else's kids, and then if you break up, never fucking see them again, y'all are stupid. But not only that, it's like, as a single mom, I don't want to date somebody that doesn't have kids because he's not going to be in tune to automatically or naturally or organically be the dad. But also, if I didn't have my daughter, I wouldn't be out here trying to date a man with kids. Like, I get the logic behind it because I'm not going to be emotionally invested in somebody else's kids. Now, in my opinion, if he has kids and I have kids, then we're both equally risking the same thing if it doesn't work out, if that makes sense. Like me as a single mom, I would never date someone with with no kids. Like, so I don't know why women get so offended when men are like, oh, I don't date single moms. Like, I totally get it as a single mom myself. There's too much risk and not enough reward. Okay,
It's
bye.
so, it's so amazing because you also have women saying, these guys are cheap. How do you get to know a woman if you don't? How do you get to know a woman if you don't take her on a date and sit down and eat with her, all right, or have her come over to your place? But these women are like, well, you should take a woman out and pay for the meal, and if things don't work out, then nothing lost. They don't take into consideration the amount of money that men have to spend going out on these dates, and if they go out a couple of times with a woman, then guess what ends up happening? If they go out a couple of times, that's a couple of that's a couple $100 or a couple $1,000 in a single month. Even if they go out with just one woman a month, one time a month, so they go out on one you date every single month. That's thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. And women are like, "Oh, you're just brokies. You're just broke boys." These are the same women that don't have money to buy food on a regular basis. Like they have to go out on different dates every single night just so that they can eat. If they don't go out one night, they're hungry. They're gonna go hungry. They don't eat for that day, or they're eating cheese and crackers. Okay. And as a result of this, men are walking away and saying, you know what? A lot of dudes are choosing to remain single, not have children, not get into relationships. But then there's also another group of men that are saying that we want to be separate entirely. Like they don't want to even interact. They don't want to they're separating themselves from relationships, from society, men going their own way. And women created this. They are pushing men out of society. They're pushing men towards this type of lifestyle. And no matter what you say, they will not stop.
There was a study done in the 90s, and what they found out, I think, still holds true today. So what they did is they took a group of men and they took a group of women and they categorized these men. So it was like high status, t-shirt, McDonald's. Same thing with the women. High status, t-shirt, McDonald's. And then they asked, the men, okay, would you go to coffee with this person, go on a date, marry? And in all three categories, the guy didn't care. It's like, yes, sure, whatever. With women, it was a whole different story. Women went to the high status man for the majority of them. So that was for coffee, date, marriage. My takeaway on this is just goes along with the trends I've been seeing. So we are in this Kardashian culture and have been for, 10 years. I don't know how long they've been on. But this idea of perfection has just been kind of unseen before. I mean, before we had magazines, we knew they were kind of airbrushed, but what we see now, women are doing eyebrows, microblading, dermaplaning, eyelash extensions, hair extensions, lip fillers, cheek fillers, breast implants, butt implants, fat transfer, taking ribs out. I mean, literally women are taking their ribs out. So I think just the pressure and the unattainable beauty that they put on themselves, they're also putting that sort of unattainable image and desire on a guy as well. And that's why these guys are backing out, because guys know, that's crazy. We can't do all that. Some can. I mean, it's the small minority can do that. But for the majority of men, they're not going to be able to get to your high standards that you not only put on yourself, but you're putting on these men too. And I don't even know if women are aware that they're doing that. And if you think about it, it's really a beautiful thing that men will just kind of take you as you are. They don't need you to be high status, or they don't care where you work. If you work at McDonald's or you're making six figures and some executive of a company. But look at what we're doing to men. We want them to just be everything. It's unattainable. They're getting out of the market, and rightfully so. So I even asked my brother about this. I said, hey, is this true? Men don't care? He's like, 1,000%. Men could give two shits. And I was like, that's going to be a topic then. So anyways, guys, follow for more.
I mean, guys, here's the thing. Women are so funny. The 666 guys, the guy that's 6 feet tall, has a six pack, and makes above six figures. You have to understand, she doesn't love that guy. When a man brings all of those things to the table, she doesn't actually love him. If a woman has all of these requirements to love a man, she does not love that person. Love is not something that you can buy. Love is something that people give freely. For example, they love little Poncho. They love little Poncho. They love that mustache. They love his fat little belly. All right. They think he's adorable. When he farts, they think it's cute. Okay. They love him. That's why they put him in your bed and he wears your clothes and he's snuggled up and happy and they give him your pillow. He puts your pillow between his legs and sometimes a little pee-pee slips out on your pillow, but they don't care because they love him. All right. You come home and there are like crumbs in your bed and you're like, where are these crumbs? Those are crumbs from little Poncho. You lay down and for some reason your pillow smells like alcohol. That was little Poncho. That was little Poncho, him drinking his tequila, and it just, it's sliding off him, and just like some of it gets onto your pillow. All right, you smell cigarettes. That's because he's been smoking in your bed. You ask your wife, you ask your girl, what were you smoking? No, 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 I don't smoke. I don't smoke. She was smoking with little Poncho. Okay, and when Poncho's not around, Sandro comes over. So if Poncho can't fix up her pipes, Sandro's always there to clean them because they both know how to lay pipes down. They both know how to lay pipes down. They are like the Mario brothers. Okay, Mario and Luigi. All right, little Poncho is Mario. Okay, Sancho is Luigi. Okay, they are excellent plumbers. They both lay down the pipe. Guys, this is why men are walking away. This is why men are done with relationships. By the way, if you're having fun over here, you will have even more fun over at the Angry Guy community on Locals. You can check that out by going to angrygalaxy.com. We've got videos, we've got polls, we've got guides. Check out the community. Get on there right away. Men going their own way have killed off dating. But here's the thing: women are the ones who sent men away. So they can't really complain now, can they? Let me know what you guys think about this, and we'll talk about it in the comments. Like the video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you like the video, share the video. And just remember that all roads lead to MWA, men walking away. And cheers.